Have you ever pondered the complex world of epigenetics? Imagine a world where your lifestyle and environment can influence the behavior of your genes even without changing the DNA sequence itself. Welcome to the intricate realm of epigenetics. Epigenetics, in a nutshell, is a field of biology that studies how our behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way our genes work. Intriguing, isn't it? Unlike genetic changes, these alterations aren't about the DNA sequence itself, but rather about how cells interpret genes. Think of it like this: if our body is an orchestra, our genes are the instruments, and epigenetics is the conductor guiding how these instruments play their symphony. The music score, which represents our DNA, remains the same, but the manner in which it's conducted can create a vastly different symphony each time. This brings us to the question, how does epigenetics work? It's all about modifications that occur on the proteins that DNA is wrapped around, known as histones, and the addition or removal of chemical tags. These changes can turn genes on or off, regulating their function, which in turn influences our development, aging process, and even the onset of various diseases. A fascinating aspect of epigenetics is that some of these changes can be passed down from generation to generation. This means that the lifestyle choices and environmental factors that influenced your grandparents' genes might have trickled down to you, and your choices today might influence your descendants. To illustrate, studies have shown that mice exposed to certain stimuli produced offspring that responded similarly to those stimuli, even though they had never been exposed to them. This suggests that experiences were somehow passed down through generations, a concept that challenges our conventional understanding of heredity. Now, let's recap the main points about epigenetics. Epigenetics is the study of changes in organisms caused by the modification of gene expression rather than alteration of the genetic code itself. It works through modifications on histones and the addition or removal of chemical tags. These changes can influence our development, aging, and susceptibility to diseases. Moreover, some of these changes can be inherited, meaning our lifestyle choices and environment can potentially have effects beyond our own lifetime. The world of epigenetics unravels a new layer of complexity in our understanding of genetics, adding a dynamic and responsive element to the static DNA sequence. It's a field that continues to challenge, surprise, and excite scientists around the globe, offering a fresh perspective on the interplay between genes, lifestyle, and environment. So the next time you think about your choices and their impact, remember, they might be conducting a symphony on a genetic level, influencing not just your own life, but potentially those of generations to come. That, in essence, is the captivating world of epigenetics.